Good morning, it's Taco Tuesday. My name is CJ Curry. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. We're going to be talking about some MLB player props, namely pitcher strikeouts. There's a lot of value on the Prize Picks board right now. So if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, this is your opportunity to slap the subscribe button. We're on our way to 30,000 subs. I'd love to get that done by the end of the NBA season, even though today we're talking some MLB. You know, I kind of alternate between NBA and MLB videos depending on how many games are on the slate. But nonetheless, I would love to get to 30K subs, so please share the channel with somebody. Hit that like button and continue to comment each and every day. It really helps the channel grow. Now, speaking of comments, you know, if you've been watching these videos recently, we've been picking somebody from the comments section in every video to win a free month of Dub Club. What is Dub Club, you may ask? Well, it's a VIP community where myself and others are sharing their favorite picks, plays, and parlays, and stats and helpful, useful information each and every day, trying to help each other win more together. So all you have to do is be a subscriber, hit the like button, and then leave your favorite player prop of the day down in the comments section below. If that player prop hits and it's randomly chosen, well, then you'll be a winner like this person, Adam Beeve, to be exact. His favorite prop of the day was Anthony Davis under 24 points. He says he struggled to come close to this since coming back from injury. And that absolutely did hit for Adam and anybody else who tailed that pick. So it pays to read the comment section of these videos because there's some people out there like Adam leaving some winning picks right underneath your noses. But yeah, Daniel Gafford ended up playing, and that really cut into Anthony Davis and some of the other front court guys' productivity. So congratulations to Adam. Adam, all you have to do now, go to the description of today's video, click the free Discord link. Once you're inside of Discord, shoot me a DM. I'll send you a top secret Dub Club promo link, which will get you 30 days of all access to all of our picks, plays, and parlays, stats, and information inside of our private VIP Dub Club and Discord community. Congratulations, Adam. Let's start winning more together. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to pull up the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, arguably the best tool for MLB, for NBA, for player props in general, whether you play on Prize Picks, whether you play on Underdog, whether you play on Better, Sleeper, any of the sites. And why is that? Well, this is going to go out here. It's going to scan all the different sports books. It's going to give you the real odds, true odds, fair odds of a player prop, the chances of it hitting for the over or the under. Like this one right here, Chris Sale over 6 strikeouts, 54.3% chance that he goes over 6 strikeouts. He's pretty much sitting at 5.5 Ks on almost darn near every book out there, including Pinnacle, which is arguably the best or sharpest sports book that's out there. So at 5.5 strikeouts, people are betting the over, which means there's a pretty good chance. The odds would insinuate that there's a good chance he gets at least 6 Ks today, but there is maybe some upside here, 6 or more Ks in his future going up against the Los Angeles Dodgers. So let's take a look. Now that we know this is a positive expected value play or plus EV play, you guys have probably heard that term once or twice in your life, but it's looking like a good play, mathematically speaking, based on the odds pulled from these sports books. So let's go run some projections. Obviously, my favorite projection model that's out there is going to be the Bat by Derek Carty. This has been year in and year out one of the most, if not the most, accurate MLB projection model that's out there. So I'm going to go with this first projection here for Chris Sale, 6.83 strikeouts, looking very good here on the Bat. So if you want to check out the Bat, you can go over to EV Analytics. I've left a link in the description of today's video. You guys can go and try out the Bat X on EV Analytics. But yeah, the projection is almost 7 strikeouts for Chris Sale. So at 6 Ks, I think it's still worth taking the over, even though it's been bumped up from 5.5 to 6 over on Prize Picks. Prize Picks tends to do that, especially with props like pitcher strikeouts. So that could be a potential first play for you. The next one is Logan Webb over 4 strikeouts. His ability to get 4 or more strikeouts, pretty solid, pretty consistent. This one, again, 54.1% chance that he has at least 4 Ks, but potentially more in this given matchup. So again, we're going to take a look at a projection over on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer and the EV Analytics projections. If we go over here to the Bat and we type in Logan Webb's name, he's projected for about 4.67 Ks. So that puts him over the 4.5 mark, puts him a little bit closer to 5 strikeouts than 4. So I would say that the probability or chances of him getting at least 4 strikeouts against Houston should be pretty good. based on the projections, based on the way that the money's coming in on these various sports books. So there's pick number 2 for you that you could throw in your slips. What about Nathan Eovaldi? This one's going the other way. Instead of going over like the first 2 pitchers, Nathan Eovaldi under 6 strikeouts also has a 54% chance of hitting. He's at 5.5 on a lot of these books, but at 5.5, he is a plus odds favorite to go over at 5.5, which means there's a good chance that he's not going to go over 5.5, that he's going to have 6 or fewer. 6 or fewer is what we're hoping for here. So 54% chance. Let's run the projections for Nathan Eovaldi through the bat. Once again, I love this projection model. It's not going to get them all right, but nobody's ever going to get everything right in terms of picks. But it's at least good to know that you have a sharp projection model that can kind of help you make some decisions. And Eovaldi projected for about 5.4 strikeouts today on a line of just 6 Ks over on PrizePicks. So that is leaning more toward 5 or fewer strikeouts for Eovaldi. Hopefully the under ends up coming through. What do you guys say? 1 or 2 more picks? Let's run them. How about Michael King here? Over 5 strikeouts. Michael King didn't have the greatest debut. Hopefully he bounces back today. He's sitting at 5 strikeouts flat over on PrizePicks. Again, 53.7% chance that this one hits. In other words, 5 or more Ks. He could land on 5. Hopefully he has some juice behind his arm today and he gets 6 for us. But let's take a look at the projection for Michael King of the Padres. Going back over here to EV Analytics. Punching in King's name, you got a projection of 5.45 strikeouts going up against the Cleveland Guardians. So 5 or more Ks. We're hoping for a better game out of Michael King. Didn't have, like I said, the greatest debut, but this will be his second start of this young MLB season. And the projection's looking pretty good here for 5.4 strikeouts. So hopefully 5 or more is in his future. How about Luis Severino of the Oakland A's? This guy's bounced around a lot in recent years. He's sitting at 5 strikeouts, about a 53.3% chance that he has 5 or fewer Ks. He's at 4.5 strikeouts on some books. Big betting favorite to go over at 4.5. But at 5.5, he is a big betting favorite to stay under, like on Pinnacle, where he's a minus 228 betting favorite to stay under 5.5 strikeouts, which means he could land on 5, but he could also have 4, 5 or less in this case, based on the odds. And so the projections, let's go run those over on the bat. Luis Severino is going up against the Chicago Cubs today. His projection is exactly 5 strikeouts. So not much of an edge or an advantage based on the projection over on the bat. Let's see if there's any more options on today's board that are looking worthwhile. How about Justin Steele? He's going up against the Oakland Athletics and Luis Severino. He's sitting at 5 strikeouts, 53.2% chance that he is going to have at least 5 Ks or more. So again, all these strikeout props could potentially tie or push, but then again, there could be some upside here. Let's run the projections on a guy like Justin Steele. Let's see if he's going to be made of steel or made of plastic today. Justin Steele, 5.57 projected strikeouts according to the bat. I like that one. Well, I think we'll end the video on that. Nice projection there. Has him a little bit over 5.5, closer to 6 instead of that 5 number. So there could be some potential for upside for Justin Steele. This will be his 3rd start already because he played in that Japan series to start the season. This will be his 3rd start of the season. It's hard to fathom that. He's been a busy guy early on, so hopefully we see a good performance out of Justin Steele today. But now's the portion of the video where I turn things over to you guys. Do you guys like any of these picks? Are you going to take any of them? Are you going to fade any of them? Let me know down in the comment section below, or if you have your favorite pick, play, or parlay that you'd like to share with the community and try to win yourself a free month of Dub Club. Go down in the comment section, leave that comment down there. We'd like to hear what you guys are playing each and every day. And again, if I randomly select that comment and that player prop that you left in the comment section hits, and you're a subscriber and you've hit the like button, well, guess what? We are going to give you a free month of Dub Club. I appreciate all the likes on yesterday's video. We broke 100 likes. So let's see if we can get over 100 again. Good luck on your picks, plays, and parlays. And if you're inside of our Dub Club in Discord, I'll see you there. I'm going to go make a 6-pick slip. Peace.